Hello dear students, today we shall learn how to draw a graph, page 169. Objectives, definition, example, and then we go to homework. The definition of how to draw a graph. Before we draw a graph, we should ensure that the equation that we have is an equation similar to this one. So maybe I give you an equation which doesn't look like this one. What shall you do? You should minimize, change terms, multiply the terms, divide the terms, expand the terms. You should operate, you should work with your equation until you find a formula, until you get to a formula which looks similar to this one. Why? Because this one is the general form of this line equation. This is the y coordinate, x coordinate, and this is the slope of the equation, and this is C is the intercept of this graph or this line with the y-axis. So try to transform whatever you have from an equation to this form of an equation. Okay, this is an example for that, as you see here. This is an example solved. How did I get to this form? He gave you, this is example in your book, he gave you the equation 2y minus 3x plus 4 equals 0. Show that this is the equation of a straight line. So I start to eliminate this minus 3x by adding plus 3x on both sides, okay, so that I have this form, and then I try to eliminate now the 4. I put minus 4 here, and also I put minus 4 here. Always don't forget, whatever you do on the left side, do it on the right side. And then, because I want to have y alone on one side, you know, so 2 is multiplied by y. The opposite operation of multiplication is division, so I divide by 2 so that I leave y alone, and I divide this one by 2, and I divide this one by 2. Then I have something like this. Now this formula, what I reached now, what I get now, is look like this one here, correct? I have the y alone on the left side, I have here something multiplied by x, which is the slope, and I have a constant at the far end right side, which is minus 2, which is the intercept of the line, which represents for me the intercept of the line with the y-axis. So now I transformed this equation here, I transformed this equation to this equation, which is similar to this general formula. This is general line equation formula. Y and mx, m, this is the slope, 3 over 2, and this is the intercept of the graph with the y-axis. So b, find the gradient. The gradient is this one, plus 3 over 2. Very easy. Gradient is 3 over 2. Where's the y-intercept? Minus 2. Draw the line. How I draw the line? Now this is the axis. You have this is the equation what we get. This is, what is 3 over 2? 3 over 2 is the gradient, which is dy over dx. dy over dx. So you go 2 squares to the right and 3 squares up. 2 squares to the right and 3 squares up, and this is your gradient. Okay, this is your gradient. Important thing is minus 2. Minus 2 is the intercept of the line with the y-axis. Minus 2 is not this one, it is this one, minus 2. So the important thing is this point, the intercept point, and this point should be on one line. Okay, should be on one line. So how I do that? This point and this point and this point should be on one line. If it is not, then you have to move your triangle, all of it, little bit up or down or to the left or to the right, until this point and the intersection point are all in one point. On one line. Now try to make exercise 18.3, page 169, number A and D. Try to make A and D. And if you have any question, you can call me through WhatsApp. Thank you very much.